What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Thirsty Boys. I'm your host. I'm Tate McRae's Purple Lace Bra.
Oh my.
That was a tongue twister.
And I am the Heart Eyes Killer.
The Heart Eyes Killer?
The new movie Heart Eyes?
Oh, I don't know anything
The
about
Valentine's Day horror comedy cult classic?
I have no idea what you're speaking about.
Oh my gosh. It was like Scream meets rom-com meets throwback meets
And it came out
camp.
this year?
February 14th, baby.
And who's in this
I don't know.
cinema?
I do not know that, but it was
It's
so
called
good.
what?
Heart Eyes.
And it was good.
I loved it.
Okay, speaking of good, let's just end a debate. What music video is better? Tate McRae's Revolving Door or Lady Gaga's Abracadabra?
Well, as someone who's watched them both multiple times, I do think I'd have to go with Lady Gaga. It was just more like artistic. I think it's more my vibe.
Well, I mean, the disrespect to Canadians, it was so good.
You didn't ask me who's a better brand ambassador.
There's a lot of clawing in this.
Wait, what do you prefer?
Tate McRae's. I thought it was more like you can see that she's a skilled dancer. I mean, Gaga's a dancer too, but I don't know. I'm Tate McRae's become my whole personality. The new album's out.
I know you love her.
I love her so much.
Do you think she's going to win the Junos?
I hope she better win the Junos.
Because if she can't win the Junos, then...
Right. I mean, she has a better job as a faithful on the Traitors winning that with these dum-dums.
Oh my God. The transitions are sharp today. Traitors.
Wow.
Well, first of all, rest in peace to the one and only Carolyn.
I know. What a great game. What a great game. And to fumble in that last episode was gut-wrenching.
It was so hard to see. I feel like the whole community has just gone like behind Carolyn in a way that we haven't seen like in a reality star in a long time.
Yeah, but it's weird because she fumbled.
I know.
That's what's so weird. Like it's not like justice for Carolyn. She got played from turret to round table.
I know.
I'm fighting with a lot of people on my text messages right now because
Yeah.
there's no respect on Danielle's.
Yeah.
That was literally precision.
I don't get the Danielle hate here
Neither
because
do
it is Danielle hate. This season is just so weird. I don't know. I'm left and right, up and down. I think that Carolyn connects to people in a way that a reality star has not in so many years.
That's fair.
That it's not about anti-Danielle.
Yeah.
It is about being so pro Carolyn that whether it was a twist or a fumble or a this or a that, people love her and resonate with her so much that it's like, we are pissed and we're going to find a scapegoat.
I know. This is why the internet is so dangerous because like she got played and she was the one that's preaching. It's a matter about who gets who first.
Yeah.
And girl, you got.
It was tough. I love her so much. But props to Danielle. Like obviously this game, like there's limited chances to use like super strategy.
Right.
And she took the game, like she took the challenge and actually made a challenge meaningful for once and decided like, I'm going to use this challenge to win this game. And I mean, she did.
She ultimately got what she wanted. Had Caroline let her recruit Brittany, things might have been different. Because now, guess what? She got what she wanted. She is recruiting Brittany and got Caroline out. Great episode for her.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, like what's going to happen next with a big brother female duo as Traitors? Holy moly.
She gave us iconic stills of her collapsing to the floor, shaking, and Gabby and Dolores holding her up.
It was Oscar worthy.
It was so good.
When you zoom into Danielle's eyes in that moment, like I really felt I was watching like a movie, like cinema. Like she was like somehow quivering and like about to cry. And actually, you know what she looked like? She looked like in a movie when the character is crazy, like when the character is like in an asylum.
Right, like they got possessed.
Yeah. Like she looked otherworldly. And like, wow, Danielle, like the Oscar goes to you.
I know. I hope she takes it home.
Speaking of Oscar-worthy television, Love is Blind. Are you watching?
No, and I was going to tap down because of the hype. I think it was having like...
Don't tap down.
That's what people are saying. It's a terrible season.
It's not terrible. You know what it is? It's white.
Really?
Like, it's just white. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we can have a discourse about if reality shows can be white-driven or not, but like, it is the whitest white bread I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
It's because it's like... the most of the cast is Caucasian, but beyond that, the 5 male leads, they look like quintuplets. Like they look like the real estate brothers, like the property brothers, all 5 of them. So it is like hard, I think, to distinguish who is who. like in this series because they all look the same.
Yeah. Wow.
There's no villain because Love is Blind is always in a different city. This city is Minneapolis.
Oh, I didn't know it was city-based.
Oh, yeah. Love is Blind is so good because they actually want you to fall in love and stay in love in your city.
So they build the pods in the city.
Yeah, it's all city-based. So Minneapolis. How do you say it? Thank you. Minneapolis, I can assume, is like a white bread place. I assume. I don't know. If I'm
Based
wrong,
on
I'm
who
wrong.
they pulled and casted for
Yeah,
this.
so I think it's like, it's meant to, what I do like about this season is that it's different than other seasons because I think it's the city's flavor. Like it's giving me the flavor of Minneapolis. Again, I'm probably wrong. People are going to be like, no, there's so many people of like that. But anyways.
And what you're saying is there's a lack of flavor in Minneapolis.
There is a lack of flavor on this season of Love is Blind. It is white bread, twin quintuplet things.
When you know on Netflix, the preview for this season of Netflix,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm talking about? The girl that's like, she's talking about my man and it's so scary to know that she could be falling in love with the person I'm supposed to marry.
Yes.
Does she end up with the man?
Frick, I forget who wins that like battle.
Because I'm like that. I just want to watch it because that woman has sucked me in.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I will say they've really had to rely on trailer edits to like hook you because now you know when you have a trailer edit and now you're seeing what actually happened.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, okay, so that was nothing.
Wow, that's
like one of the trailer edits was like the guy telling the girl like he doesn't like her hair.
Yeah.
But it was like completely a joke. So I'm like, okay, really? That's what you're drawing on your trailer edit for us? So they tried.
Womp womp.
But some good moments. Like there are some good moments. There are some good, real, genuine conversations around various subjects that I do like. I find fascinating to watch.
Isn't Taco Bell one of them?
Taco Bell is one of them. Yeah.
See, that's the cinema I want.
Specifically that. So Love is Blind.
Okay.
White Lotus.
Okay, so I'm obsessed because I just love this type of drama. Like
Yeah.
I like a slow burn.
Yeah.
I was LOLing at last night's episode.
I had to, after last night's episode, I had to go into a deep dive of the critic reviews because I've been told the critics have 6 episodes.
Right.
And I needed actually to be like inspired by the reviews to feel good about continuing to watch because it got a little slow for me.
Yeah, the reviews are saying it's worth the wait.
Yes. So now I'm like, okay, I'm dialed in. And also like, I think White Lotus is an exercise of being patient.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
It
Like
truly is.
in this ADHD world that we live in, like it's a time to just be calm and reflect and like take a second to just enjoy like real life interactions.
Right, to go to Thailand. Who is your favorite character?
Ooh, who's my favorite character right now? Oh my God, like who would I want to hang out with? Or who do I think is the best character? Oh my God. Okay, gut reaction is Piper.
Piper is...
The yoga sister.
Oh, interesting.
I know. What a weird answer, right?
Yeah. I forgot about her.
Well, I love you, Piper.
I love the girl with the teeth from England, the one that almost died. I am obsessed with her. And like, it's just so funny how she just finds the positive in everything. And she's so cute and she loves that man. I love them and I love their love story. I'm like rooting for them. I'm going to start making fan edits. When she ran to him after she almost got murdered, oh, it was so cute. I was tearing up.
The funny thing about White Lotus, I think you can resonate from all the seasons, like there actually is no likable character.
Yeah,
like at the end of the day, if you just take each individual character and like put them up against other heroes or other characters, like everyone has such a massive flaw. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to Piper because I haven't seen a flaw yet in her.
Fair.
Like she is
flaw. She hasn't had sex.
Okay, well that's not a flaw first of all, and reverse slut shaming. But also like she loves yoga, she loves Buddhism, she loves prayer. Like so far she hasn't done anything wrong. I feel like everyone else has like already shown us. Oh, Belinda's nice too.
Which one's Belinda?
The black masseuse.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, she's allegedly going to be the one that gets murdered based on the first scene.
I know, but I hope that's a
fake out.
That's a fake out.
Yeah.
I hope it has to be a fake out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go with it's a fake out. Okay, but the thing I noticed most about this episode, and I really want to talk to you about, was I unfortunately resonated a lot with the 3 friends, the 3 female friends. And the reason it's an unfortunate resonation is that I thought they were depicting gay culture all a bit too well.
Way too well.
What do you think about this?
So, I mean, it was so funny because it really is, this is the episode where we're seeing it's 2 against 1, but it's like rotating out.
I know.
And it's like, that's the gays for you because they have a different tone depending on what circle they're in.
I know.
And
And I hate it.
I know, but we are loyal to the soil in the sense of like the same. We don't have different lives with different circles. Does that make sense?
But I was just thinking about like, I just kept thinking about like, if I could put 3 friends in a room that I knew that were gay, would they do this to each other?
I think so for sure.
I know. And I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, but it's like, it's just so funny. She's so pretty. She looks so great, but her marriage is falling apart.
Yeah.
Like it's
all
that's
the butts.
so gay.
All
too.
the butts. All the butts. Of course it is. It's like the backhanded compliments. Like, yeah. So who's worse, these 3 girls or the gays?
I would say, I mean, honestly, the girls, because it's supposed to be like this era of women supporting women, but a gays can take a page from that. Like if we're learning that women need to rely on each other and lean on each other, the gays should be doing the same.
Yeah. I'm going to say at present, the gays might be worse.
Yeah, well, they might be more vicious, I guess.
But we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen next? Like, I guess we assume episode 3 is going to be the next 2 shit talking, the third
course,
one,
yeah.
which I love. I thought it was such a simple, but like very illustrative and cute
Twist.
little thing that he
Yeah.
did there. I don't know why. I was very, like, it felt very interesting.
So I've gone really deep into the fan theories and edits, and maybe I don't have time to take you through
Well,
one
give
of
me-
them.
give me one.
But like basically the story is about 3s, and it's see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So it's the 3 kids, the 3 people, the 3 bad men, and like I'm down the spiral. But if it's see no evil, speak no evil, I'm trying to figure out, I forget now, and we'll go deep dive next week.
Yeah.
But the 3 of them have like their flaws. Like the actress is seen, the other one isn't heard in her marriage, and then the other one it does the least shit talking.
Okay. Well, yeah, I definitely need to, I want to hear about this kind of stuff because I need to feel like there's more in the series.
Yeah,
so
fair.
like, that's what I mean. I almost think this series needed like, when you're at the museum and you're looking at art
Yeah,
and you
Nicholas
have the
Evans.
audio tour. I almost think this season of White Lotus needs that because what you just told me, like it gave me a little bit of goosebumps. It made me interested. So like,
Yeah.
am I too smart for White Lotus season 3 or am I too dumb for White Lotus season
No,
3?
I'll send you some links.
Okay. Cause I'm like, I need to know. But anyways, it's a cultural phenomenon. Like, check it out. We support White Lotus regardless of its slow pace on this season.
Speaking of cultural phenomenons, we have a Rusical this week.
I love the Rusical.
Yeah, and this was good. Talk about the Wicked promo, the tie-in, everything.
I know, like how wicked. That's
the money
huge.
behind Wicked will be studied.
Okay, I have so many things I want to say. Do you want to start with Kiss or Miss or go into the so many things?
Let's go into the so many things.
Did MTV let Acacia make it this far in the competition only to ridicule her in the Rusical?
Oh, wow. Deep cut theories here.
Yeah, this is like, you inspired me to think of this thought.
Well, I definitely think she was carried to the Rusical. I think there was a world where she could have killed the Rusical. So I think that she was carried to the Rusical. You don't think no matter what part she would have been?
I'm sorry, Aneal. I told you last week, Tom Sandoval hit all the fucking notes when he was replicating backwards row your boat. Acacia hit 0 notes of any type. Like,
Really?
if in order for the producers to have thought she could have slayed the Rusical, they would have had to have heard her sing, and they would have had to have deemed the vocal quality to be one where she could kill the Rusical.
Right.
I'm sorry, like it was, and I'm all about optimism. I'm all about giving people a chance. There was not one note in her part that made sense.
So do you think they're just trying to tell her she's a bad singer? Because her musical talent show that landed her on the bottom was her singing.
No,
And then she
MTV producers are sadistic and they're effing up this girl's musical career.
100% now when you put it through that
Oh
lens.
yeah, no, like I asked you the question, but it wasn't really a question. I knew the
was-
answer.
yeah.
Like producers brought Acacia Forgot to this moment to ridicule her, and I think they succeeded. And I actually genuinely feel bad for Acacia.
Really?
Because what was her edit on this season, Aneal?
Yeah, well, I think it was in her last name.
But exactly, the 3 things we remember about this woman is everyone talking about her name being forgot, her horrible musical talent, and her horrible Rusical performance. That's what she gets to leave this series
Yeah,
with.
no, fair
Also,
enough.
like, by the way, I'm not even trying to be mean. Like,
No,
I'm not
you're being matter of fact.
I'm
on,
literally
like, the
being matter of fact.
facts.
Like, I think she's a very like kind person. I think she's like a handsome boy. Like, I think she tried her best. But like, I think that her edit was one of ridicule.
It was a tough edit. It was like a Robin Fierce edit. Because do you remember who Robin Fierce is?
I do, but I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So between The Wiz, Wizard of Oz, and Wicked, which one is like your story?
I'm not dialed into any of them. Prior to Wicked, the movie, I wasn't really dialed into any of the stories, the lore. So all I know now is I love the current, present Wicked.
Wicked, same.
But
okay.
I don't know much about any of else, unfortunately.
Yeah, same. Okay, so we're on the same page in that because I felt kind of dumb when they were like, I don't know. But what character would you want to be when they're spelling out all these characters?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. Okay. I don't know if Acacia just didn't do the ballad well or if the ballad didn't have the winning parts to it, but this ballad, unlike most Rusicals, like wasn't giving it to me. I wouldn't be able to do Sam Star's. I wouldn't have been able to do Glinda's.
Harlem, Dorothy?
Oh my God, I feel like melodically.
Yeah, your vocal tone.
Melodically, I would choose
fair.
that one. Obviously, I can't say that I would be Harlem Dorothy, but melodically and dance-wise, I would choose that role.
Yeah, wow. Frankie as Harlem Dorothy here next week on Thirsty Boys.
People are going to make fun of me now.
No,
but you understand what I'm saying.
You have the soul and R&B to pull it off.
Like, that's what I would want to sing. Like, that would be exactly in my wheelhouse. And you?
I don't know. I was thinking that I would want to be one of the monkeys.
I knew you were going to say that.
Just because I can't sing. So
I knew you were going to say that.
Should we just go through the performances?
I think so.
Okay, cool. All right, first up, we have my favorite drag queen, Miss Susie Toot as the Green Witch.
She did super well.
Yep.
Super well. But it was just super well.
Yeah.
It's a kiss.
It's a kiss.
But it's a...
She just, she passed the assignment.
It's not a makeout.
I mean...
I am just...
The disrespect on Jules Sparkles week after week. We have to speak about it because when we spoke about it for Arietti, she got her due.
I know.
So what the fuck is going on?
I hate being a broken record. I hate repeating myself week after week. She deserves a win.
I'm confused.
But it's you. But the thing is, once you said it to me once, I can't unthink it. MTV producers are messing with us.
Yeah.
This girl
and them.
And them. And her resilience. She comes back every week. And she's not pissed. She's not upset. Also, Jules Sparkles, can you like repost or respond to my DMs? Like, I'm praising this woman so much, and she won't. I want her to know how much we love her
and how much respect the nip slip. That was a part of the comedy, but kept singing, did not miss a beat.
Funny.
I was LOLing.
And the thing is, she shows us so many different sides.
Yeah.
She is not one note. Like,
she was fucking Bigfoot last week.
That's what I'm saying. Her Bigfoot to this, to her SNL, like, it's all totally different.
I know.
Her confessional is different. Her, like,
Yeah, I don't know. Dark Horse for sure. Then we had Arietti. So can we do these three? Oh, the Tin Man, the Lion, and like they were a trio.
Yeah, can I just see them all quickly though?
Individually.
Can you turn it to me? Sorry. I just want one.
I don't have Lexi
so
Love.
That's fine. Tin,
Arietti,
and Lexi Love.
Lexi Love.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think if anything came to me about them.
As individuals, they were decent, but as a trio, they were so cohesive that that's what made them safe. Because as a role, you can't really stand out. You have to be strong as a trio. And that's harder to do.
Yeah, I think they all did well.
Yeah.
They all did well. So far, it's kisses across the board.
Yeah, true.
Kiss to the three of them. Big kiss to big makeout with Jules and kiss to Susie Toot.
We talked about Acacia. Okay, so with this role, I was thinking about it. With every role, the comedy bits being baked into the storyline or the song, how do you make this funny? So I'm like, that's a challenge, right?
Wait, no, hold on. Can you remind me of a ballad Rusical recently that we loved? I feel like
Plasmas?
Yes.
Plasma was so captivating with every nuance.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think it was a comedy thing. I think it was, when you look at a power ballad lip sync, there has to be like such subtle things. Like, I need to feel it radiating off of you.
Yeah, true.
And it wasn't that. I'm sorry. She was singing a song slowly. She had no choreo.
Yeah.
Like, Jock asked me, what did Jamal Sims and her do?
Yeah,
No, truly, what did Jamal Sims and her do? Because she was stepping, plain face. Like, I need you to radiate.
Yeah.
Like, when you're doing a power ballad, like, I want to see you like shaking. I want to see your eye contact. It was not
that's an art. That's a skill. That's a seasoned talent.
But you should have it if you're a singer.
That's true.
Sorry. I hate to be rude. It's rude,
fine.
you guys.
But speaking of radiating, the star that is Sam Star.
So good.
So good. And her in black hair was so refreshing.
Not what a masterclass.
Literally.
She took her feedback well. She made me laugh. Her dancing was amazing. She looked amazing.
Yeah, she killed it.
And that is the thing about the Jules edit. It's like, it's tough because she's not losing in these massive upsets.
Right.
She is probably losing fairly, but
By
just
a hair.
by a hair. And then
Yeah.
it's just like, it feels unfair holistically that she doesn't have a win.
Right. But talking about fucking Anya Nerve has
woman.
some nerve coming here every week and shitting on these girls. It is she has not missed a beat.
When she sang in rehearsal, I got goosebumps.
Oh my god, she's been holding that back.
I know. And then, a clip of her singing years ago.
Yeah.
And she is so good.
Right, and her talent show was out. Like I was like, oh, she can't sing,
Oh,
and then she fucking
yeah.
kills it.
Anya Nerve is just,
And she's not trained. Like this is where if you are in entertainment, whatever, and you know you have the gall, the gumption, whatever it is within you, she is showing that you can do it.
and someone said in the comments, one of our videos, they said, by the way, comments are blowing up, so keep it coming. But the comments, they said that this is the season where all of the girls who have iconic drag dynasties who came in so cocky
Yeah.
are all gonna fucking lose to Anya Nerve
interesting.
from buttfuck nowhere.
Right.
And she's gonna come and be like, I have no training, I have no drag mother, I have no this, and I just won Drag Race. And honestly, now I'm
Wow,
seeing it.
That's crazy, yeah. The two flying monkeys, the lovers in tow, Lydia Butthole Collins and Corey King.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with like the show here, and I'm gonna give Corey the miss and Lydia a small kiss.
Did you see Corey King as Michael Jackson acting a fool all over the internet?
I did. And what did you think about that?
Okay, so I fell into the dark hole of one's YouTube channel, Corey King, Welcome to the Kingdom, and I watched them paint. He thinks that he looks so good, and I was trying to understand if he's like being funny. Oh my god, like I was LOLing.
So does he think he
I
paints?
don't know, but I have to say I was having a good time, and I think that they didn't want him to do Michael Jackson because he would have won Snatch Game and he would have become iconic.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree. I'm gonna say that, even Plain Jane, like Trinity the Tuck posted about like, don't hate on the girls, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
which I agree with. And then Plain Jane's comment to this like anti-hate post was like, I'm gonna defend my drag sister's busted face all the time, like la la la. Like even Plain Jane thinks Corey King can't do makeup.
Right, but I think Corey King is a superstar, and I think Corey King is icon of all icons.
Okay.
And I just want to update you that now I have my winner pick.
You had your winner pick last week.
No, but this is my winner pick this week. Miss Lexi Love in that runway when she revealed the hat.
Wait, what?
She had the stick and then she used it as a cane.
Oh, yes.
That is drag, the epitome of drag. And then I also have to tell you, one might have inhaled in the devil's lettuce when watching. So I watched the whole runway thinking that the runway theme was Paris dolls, not parasol. So I'm like, oh, that's a Paris doll. Look at her eat. Oh, this is such a Paris doll. Like me talking to myself, thinking I know exactly what a Paris doll is. And then to find out it's parasol was quite the
shift.
Quite the shift. But if you need to know anything about Paris dolls, I was talking up a storm about Paris dolls.
Fair. So your winner pick is Lexi Love.
My winner pick is Lexi Love now because she does drag at its finest.
My top three are Lexi Love, Anya Nerve, and Jewel Sparkles.
Wow.
I don't have Sam or Ariadne in there.
Yeah. Next week's the design challenge, so I'm waiting for Ariadne to come back swinging.
Yeah. I have one more very important question for you and for you, for you and for you.
Okay.
We have heard, spoiler alert, Lydia Butthole Collins is in All Stars. Have we yet seen on this season of Drag Race why Lydia B. Collins is on All Stars?
I think RuPaul is in love with Lydia.
Have we even seen that yet, Aneal?
I think so.
Give me one example.
The fact that she calls her butthole and butthole is the running joke. I just think RuPaul loves that. And what's interesting though is that we're going to talk about it in a second about the cast.
We are, true.
But keep in mind, she did All Stars with none of the other queens seeing anything.
No, but sorry, let me rephrase my question.
I get what you're saying. You're saying
fandom has to also be on board. Like,
Right.
like as much as, you know, Rue picked this person and like could have picked this one, we all kind of get it at some point.
You're saying
we
like,
get,
for example, if Lexi or Anya don't win, they should be in
yes,
that
and we
spot.
understood Georges.
Right.
When is the fandom going to get to understand? Because I do like Lydia a lot. And I'm hoping it comes on heavy in the final episodes. I do like her a lot, but have we had the moment where this girl should be on All Stars? I will also say, Aneal, we get hundreds of comments. Who's saying they see Lydia in the final 4? No one.
That's
so
true.
we have people saying Lexi, Sam, Anya, Arietti, Jewel Sparkles. That's 5 people. So
Right.
Yeah.
And then my winner picked Corey King.
there we go. That's 6. So
That's true.
anyways, let us know if you think you've seen it yet. And if not, what we're missing.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Should we talk about the groups that are competing in this all-star format?
Yes. So we leaked the cast and y'all had a lot to say.
Yep.
Lots of views, lots of comments. Aneal also alluded to this notion that they are in groups.
Right.
Survivor style group something or other challenge.
Right. They're in tribes, I call it, just for lack of a better word.
Are the tribes is there a theme around the tribes, or do we think that they are just randomized?
I think it's randomized.
Okay. So the groups are.
First group is, do you want me to just list it?
Yeah, you go 1, I'll
Okay.
go 2.
So in the first group, we have Aja, Bosco, Deja Sky, Irene Dubois, Olivia Lux, and Phoenix. So 6 per group.
Okay. In the second group, I don't know where this is. I'm sorry. Oh, and there's no names.
Say who you know, and I'll round it out.
In the second group, we have Georges, Carrie Colby, Isabel Mistress Brooks, Lydia Butthole Collins, Tina Burner, and
Nicole Page Brooks.
they put the 2 Brooks in the same group.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I don't know.
I love seeing an older queen compete, like from season 2.
You can do group 3.
Okay, in group 3, we have Diabetti, Acid Betty, Alyssa Hunter, Denali, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and Ginger Minge. These groups are like insane.
But remind me, you think there's going to be like a winner of each group who advances?
Yeah. There's 2 winners in each group.
Okay, question 1. Who is the front runner of each group? Okay, so group 1, the front runner is Bosco.
Yeah, I would say Olivia Lux.
Okay. Group 2, the front runner is Georges.
I would say Mistress Isabel Brooks. I love Georges, and I think she's the front runner, but it's like, is it because we've seen her so much? Like, will she be able to keep surprising us, right?
No, it's because she's drag excellence.
She is born
and
to do
deserves
drag.
her win. And in group 3, the front runner is Ginger Minge.
Yeah, my front runner is Diabetti, but I also think we shouldn't sleep on Denali. Denali was great. She just had a really tough season.
Agree. The strongest group is... Oh, I feel very clear. It's very clear to me.
Really?
That it's not even close.
Which group?
The strongest group is group 2.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that was my least strongest. That's crazy to me.
And your strongest group?
I want to say it's going to be group 3.
Okay, let us know who is the strongest in each group, who is the strongest group, who is the weakest group, which group would you switch with the group on the Nanahanahonahei?
I know. I can't
So
wait
many
to see how this
questions.
shakes out.
So those are the groups.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, I think that's enough Drag Race
Okay.
for one day. Oh, that's enough Drag Race for one day, I think.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Okay, so you have some questions
Okay.
for me and for them.
So I was talking to Travis about his social media. You know, when he went into Mr. World, we were trying to like silence the relationship of it all just because we don't know if any, it's just better to be straight in that way.
I mean, we can
right?
we can say the facts. Male
Yeah.
beauty pageants can sometimes be a little homophobic, but anyways, moving on.
So, one thing he always says is, babe, I'm 10 toes down. I'm 10 toes down. When I come to social media, I'm 10 rows down.
Oh,
10
this is a good question.
rows down.
Okay.
Not even in a frame.
Yep.
So is it a red flag if they don't post it on social media? And how many rows is enough rows to not be seen?
I have so many thoughts on this. Okay, I'm just going to give a long answer. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My long answer is have dialogue with your partner about social media because it's 2025 and shit is complicated. AKA, can I like a girl's post? Can I DM a boy? Do I have to post it on my social media? What if I don't? What if I'm a private person? Like there are 10,000 questions. So I'm going to say, is it a red flag? My gut says it's a red flag, but I do think context matters.
Well, you don't have to go about it in such an adult way. Like it's inherently known. You should be posting your person on social media.
Well, I mean, unfortunately for you, look at Jock's social media and like I'm in every row.
Yeah,
so
see, that's good. You don't have to deal with this. You don't have to be torturing yourself counting rows.
I don't know. I guess it's a red flag, but talk to your partner. Open the dialogue.
Okay, but don't you feel like you're a little needy little rat being like, hey, babe, I'm 10 rows down. You got to post me. Then it's not authentic.
I know, that's tough. That's a whole other question. When you communicate with your partner in need and then they give you that need like right away, like is that really good or is that like
No, I mean,
fake?
fucking Travis had me holding out for 3 more rows and then finally I got some acknowledgement.
So you're on the feed.
I'm on the feed now.
But in Travis's defense, like he is trying to establish like a Mr. Canada Model-esque.
Yeah, that was the one defense that worked. But for 13 rows, 10 toes down, but no rows down.
Again, to each.
I'd rather you have 5 toes down and me be within 10 rows of Instagram than 10 toes down.
Just to clarify, does anyone know what 10 toes down mean? I think you mean to say like they are committed, like they're grounded in their relationship.
On business.
Got it.
All toes are on the ground.
Like if
one foot not in.
Okay, like if one of my toes is away, like maybe I'm like sucking some dick or like.
Or 1 foot's out. 1 foot's in somebody.
Got it. Okay, well, I love that question. Give me another.
Okay. This is very interesting when it comes to the gays. Is liking someone else's thirst trap a red flag?
Okay, well, this goes back to my monologue, right? Like, talk to your partner about social media expectations before you get serious, because this is a whole other theme. So, is it a red flag to like someone else's thirst trap? I'm going to say absolutely not a red flag, because my dad taught me that you can love your partner, you can be committed, but you still got eyes, girl. He didn't say it like that because he's a very straight old man, but he said it in his old straight man way. Okay. Like, you still have eyes.
I thought you were calling Jacques Papa, and I was like, whoa, this is weird.
Sorry, my dad.
Okay.
You still have eyes.
Yeah.
So absolutely. Also, like, remember, I'm monogamous now. So it's relearning about monogamy. Like, it also means though, like, we still have penises, hormones, like desires. Right. So like, I do think there has to be like a balance. If you're in monogamy, if you're open or if you're poly, right. I think the answer is, of course, it's not a red flag. But if you're monogamous, like, I think you can still have eyes. It
is a red flag if you're numerously liking continuous thirst traps of the same individual, and I don't see that amount of likes or love on my post. So if homie's getting 10 likes in a row on their thirst traps, and they're known to post many thirst traps in one day, and I can barely get a heart emoji on a Thirsty Boys podcast clip, okay. Red flag, we're waving.
The funny thing here is we have these two questions as if they're like these generic kind of social commentary questions. You clearly have a lot to unload.
Yeah, clearly.
So this was really more about you unloading about your relationship than it was about generic red flag questions.
Right. And to be clear, this is we're out of the weeds with this, but for the past 8 weeks, we have been we've had these the healthy monologue of it all.
We did have,
but before we had to be healthy.
But what was the before conversation rule? You can't fire emoji a boy's shirtless photo?
No, there was no rule. And to be clear, I don't care. I just think there needs to be a balance.
Okay. You know what I do when someone is fit on their stories?
What?
I give them the applause reaction.
Oh, because you're celebrating their fitness.
Yeah, like there's no hard eyes, there's no heart, there's no demon. What's the purple demon called?
Devil.
Is he called the devil?
Yeah.
The purple demon emoji?
The horny devil.
Okay, the purple devil. No bicep flex, like none of that. It's just the applause.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm celebrating their fitness.
Okay.
I think that's like a really like, you know what I mean? Like it's anyways. Have the conversations. I have one for you. Okay, it's a confession. Okay, so I'm dating someone new.
Oh God. Okay.
And I really like them. Okay. But I'm going away for a month and we're at the start of our relationship. Do I become exclusive with them, or do I get one more good fuck in before I commit?
I think you take it. If you're going away for a month, you take it minute by minute and you lock down your person after the month, because this will show absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
Or you're kind of like, you know, I got different hoes in different area codes and I like this life.
Ooh, yeah. I think like I was in a similar situation before Jock, and at the beginning of meeting Jock, of course I went on these trips and I still had fun. But coming to the closer to making it official, I really did have to decide like, oh, this feels wrong. This feels weird. I don't want this anymore. I want Jock. So I think you're right. It depends on how you're feeling on the trip and in the moment. But also, if this person is the one and you guys are going to talk about this beforehand, you have to ultimately be honest. Like, honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, and I think these trips can also be very telling. It's like a self-learning experiment in a way.
Totally.
Because you'll learn so much more about yourself more so than like the other dude or anything.
And remember, we all have toxic thoughts in new relationships. We're all insecure in new relationships. The person's not going to go away because you're on a trip. Like, that is not how love and relationships works. Like, you're going to think that maybe, but that's not what happens. Like, if they like you, they're going to wait.
Yeah.
So don't freak out.
Freak out. Okay. Sorry.
You know, I think we're out of time.
Are we?
I mean,
no queens and heads? No, how's your head?
No, I can't.
You can't?
No.
You're queened out.
We can do a blind ranking.
Okay, you want me to blind rank you?
Sure.
Okay. You're going to rank the types of gay parties.
Oh, wow.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1 to 5. Circuit party.
I hate circuit parties, so that's easy. 5.
A drag brunch.
I love a drag brunch. Ooh, is that going to be number 1? I love a drag brunch. I love them so much. Number 1.
Okay. A stylized party, like horse meat disco. Like a dance party.
4.
4. Okay. A pool party.
I love a pool party. Ooh, that was close with drag brunch, but 2.
2? Okay. And then just a night out at the gay bar.
Yeah, 3. So that is how I would rank it. Maybe with 1 and 2, like that's
depending on the weather. We're not going to the pool right now.
No, exactly.
Well, if you're new to Thirsty Boys, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the podcast, drop a review. And if you're on the YouTube, I'm going to start a fight with you.
Oh, wow.
So we're fighting now, and then we want people in the comments when they subscribe to say Team Frankie or Team Aneal, and then at the end of it, whoever has the most team comments on it will win a prize. What's the prize? We don't know.
Oh,
but
wow.
We will deliberate after.
I love this. Okay, cool.
So you hop in the comments and write Team Aneal. This is where you get to advocate for yourself.
Oh, sorry. I just thought it was obvious.
But you don't want to rally the troops, like, you know, when they're like, if you're Team Aneal.
No, I just feel like we know, they know, I know, we're on the same page. They know what to do.
Unspoken truce.
Yeah, like it's all, they're ready. They're ready to write Team Frankie. Can this be on all videos?
Well, yeah, we're going to start it. Maybe this can be like.
But you did get a compliment the other day. I want to say that.
Oh, wait, I got a compliment?
Yes.
No.
Someone said like the one with the deep voice is like fire.
Oh.
Yeah, that was nice to see because last week before.
I was getting eviscerated.
You were Rumpelstiltskin. You were the curry one. That's a quote. So I was like actually happy to see that someone said that.
Yeah, you know, it's.
People don't really talk about me like good or bad, I feel that much.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know.
I'm like the neutral
that.
party. I don't know. Maybe I'm white bread.
No, I don't know. You are usually on the right side of history with your opinions. Maybe that's what it is too. Anyway, Rumpelstiltskin signing out, and always remember that this is real. Okay.
Sorry, the plot twist was the Vivian.